Right, we're down to the final 12. As always, we're going to start with Weezy Pop, as they still haven't been eliminated, which is nice because every episode so far we've just been saying the same thing. So they're actually going to push against me again, and I'm sort of losing some ground. Well, I say sort of. But then I get a large expand, so I manage to push back on all my fronts. Until Doodle Empire Stories pushes right back with a medium expand, trying to and splits me in half, which then J.1 uses and mostly attacks this bit of my area to try and cement their holdings in Sweden. Followed by Nook's Tabletop, who has most of modern Germany and Denmark, though not the Danish capital, which is held by Doodle Empire Stories. Now we've got MWE with a medium expand, right like that. Okay, followed by the interesting channel with a large expand going into Pale Tantan, like that, going into the Alps, trying to take the Alpine areas. Pale Tantan, which obviously doesn't like getting their land taken away from them, pushes in and surrounds that area, which then Drewu takes out as they're working together against the interesting channel, which has been pushed out of France. Though actually now it's Drewu who's larger. Just looks less large. And so I think they've taken the lead, so the spherical mapper tries to change that along with DV727, who for once is going to be at peace with Declan the Fish as they take Canada 2, which was once owned by Captain Canada, and then we get the Unite code with Declan the Fish taking out DV727. Right. And one more round of going around with Weezy Poe. Small expand. And that's all at me. Doodle Empire Stories. Large expand. And then it'll be me, which I'm losing badly now. I overthrow my leader to an even worse leader. Great. J.1 breaks their alliance with Doodle Empire Stories as they merge in to grab lots of the coastline. MWE, meanwhile, goes large expand and continues over here. There's so many annoying 1-dots. That's most of them. And they go for the city here, and they take it. Next tabletop here, who with the medium expand is looking at Copenhagen and takes most of the island and the castle. Followed by the interesting channel with a large expand against Nook, mostly Drew though in the south, who is starting to lose quite a bit of land. Who's bigger? And Pale Tantan sides with Drew, as Drew is slightly smaller. They're trying to play both sides, so they might soon swap sides for the interesting channel. But they got a good expansion, followed by now Drew with a medium expansion, taking back lots of southern France. And now we go to Declan the Fish with a small expand, taking around the castle of Canada 2 against Drew mostly, as they're trying to take back more into the Illyrian area. And finally spherical mapping with a small expand, and I think that we can do a third round this time, starting as always with Weezy Poe, medium expand, as I'm gonna probably be eliminated. Doodle Empire Stories, medium expand, going around this lake here. J.01 going against MWE, because yeah, that's really threatening for them. And me going with a small expand. Great. Next we go to Nook's tabletop with a small expand, followed by which ones? Followed by Pale Tantan, who sides with Nook's tabletop with a large expand on the Alpine regions, who's really playing this pretty well, catching up to Drewu, who now strikes, who has to focus on Declan the fish, and Declan the fish is gonna be in a second after spherical mapping, who moves in on them. As they try to Declan the fish here, blitzes for the city of Canada too, and straight for the fort of Sphere from the spherical mapping. With that, let's end the video. See you next time, and goodbye.